The Professor here. Today we look in on the genius Clockmeister as he solves yet another horological conundrum.
Why, thank you, Professor. What have we got for today? All right, so we got our mainspring in for the strike side. Took a week and a half. This is what it looks like when it comes in, all rolled up. Now we have to we have to open it up because we got to clean it. Comes with some kind of grease or nothing on it, and I still got to grease this thing, so I got to take it apart. It will fly apart. It will fly apart on you. So you might want to have a glove. Let's see if I got a glove here somewhere. See if I can get this apart. Gotta watch your eyes. We'll get her apart. You got to be careful with these, but you also can't be afraid of them. You got to be in charge. Just like that. So you got to just be in charge. Take control. All right. Got it. I got it loosened off. This is what the spring looks like. And this is what she looks like. Not a very big spring. So I got to clean that. Give it a little sanding maybe. And that will go back into this barrel. And then I gotta take this one out and clean it as well. So that's the goal today, get those two things done. I'm using this product called Keystone Mainspring Lubricant Medium. A superior lubricant for all mainsprings. So that's what we're going to put on it right now. Alright, so my plan is to stretch it out like this and just put some oil on it, grease on it. What was that? Bag. Gotta get it underneath both sides. This is how I pull it. Just like that. I think that's got her. No dry spots. We'll do the other one too. There it is. 21 spring. The new spring is in. And we're good to go with that one. So what I'll do now is I'll take you up and show you how I take the old one out of the other barrel, clean it and put it back in. I'll show you this process. Okay, here we are with the time side one. That is the old one. Hopefully it's not brittle like the other one and I end up having to buy a new one. And we're sitting here in front of our machine. Got to get the cover off. That's how you get the cover off. I don't know if you saw that or not, but okay, where are we? Okay, I put it on here. Tighten this up. I should have a glove here. I don't know what to do. My gloves. Just to hold this, sometimes you gotta. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten it up. Put this little holder in there. I actually don't need that glove on, I need this glove on to protect my hands from these ridges. Okay, am I going the wrong way? Could be going the wrong way here. I'm going the wrong way. Make sure it doesn't come out. And then what I want to do, I want to get that thing that it hooks onto up at the top, so I know where everything is. Alright, so it's still not small enough. That should be small enough. Is this going to be right? Okay, see, now we have the thing out of the barrel, but we're going to get it out of this sleeve now. So we'll use a little hook here, just like this. We'll shove this right in here like that. So now I'm going to tighten this up, remove this barrel. I think. Oops. I think I gotta go the other way. I always get confused which way I gotta turn. Okay, that can happen. Sometimes you don't want to hold. Sometimes you gotta hold it in place. Okay. There's our spring, and it is brittle. Look at the color of it. Alright, so we're going to loosen it off now. Try to keep it together here. Now I want you to notice something. Compared to the new spring we bought, which is wide open, look how set this one is. It's pretty set, so it'll still work if we grease it up good. So I'm going to go down and grease this now. So that's what I'm going to do now. Go down and grease it. That's all there is to getting it out. Okay. I went down and sanded this one. I sanded it first, wiped it off, then I greased it. Because that's kind of what I like to do on these older ones. Now what I gotta do is get it back into this sleeve so I can put it back into the barrel. Okay, so the way this works is it goes, which way does it go now? I always got to think about these. It hooks that way. And the barrel goes this way. Let me just check that out. It goes that way. Right on, right on. Okay. We're not confused. Now you want to make sure you get this stuff right before you commit. Okay, we want to go the other way because we want to hook on one of these. And we want to put our end stock on so it doesn't fly all over the place, just to control it. Like that. All right, now we're going to tighten her up. You got to keep these things fairly lined up. This piece of metal, this hook lined up with the spring, so it doesn't move all over the place. Some of the juice will come out now, but there is a trick to putting this on. You got to leave a little room. You can't put it in all the way, or you won't get the spring to sit down into the bottom of the barrel. So you got to leave a little room here, so that when you put it in, it seats at the bottom of the barrel. And then you got this sleeve, this part here, you have to leave some room. But you don't need a lot of room. You just need a bit. That should do it. Right about there. Oh, I hate freaking this thing though. Changing directions on this is fairly difficult. And if you do it wrong, you can always do it over, right? All right, so we got as quick as that, we got the spring back in the sleeve. And now what we want to do is put it in the barrel. So where I might need a glove. I got this nice little pair of leather gloves for this job. So I got a little bit more sticking out here than I really wanted. Just means I got to bend more of it when I get it started. To get it started. It'll all come together. I'll show it to you. I'll show you in a second. Now you got to get Buddy here straightened out so he comes through the bottom. All right. Kind of like that. So what I'm doing is I'm hooking it onto the hook. But I got to get my metal piece through. Okay, that's backwards. That is backwards. Uh-oh, I think I'm in backwards. Goes this way. I may have screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. I think. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I might have screwed up. It gets confusing when these things go all kinds of different ways. No, I don't want it. I want to tighten. Yeah, it's not going to work this way either. No, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, we got things wrong. Okay. Now this is where you start to get trouble with this machine, right? I gotta get this back out. I got something wrong here. It goes this way. I gotta see how I can tighten this up and do this over. It's gotta hook this way. Okay, I gotta get. I want this off here for a second. I did something wrong and I gotta figure it out. Damn, I hate this thing. That'll wrap you on the knuckles. Alright, what did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong? Alright. I got this thing in backwards, this is what I got. This does not go like that. This goes like this. Right? Okay. So this is supposed to go like that. So that means it's going to go that way. It's going to come toward me. Toward me. To hook. Which would be this way. Okay. You're watching me make the mistakes that I make all the time at this machine. So if you've got one, don't be surprised if you get things wrong. Because every type of barrel has different ways of going together. Different ways of turning. Different clocks, different ways. Okay, so we got to tighten, right? Okay, we're knocking everything over on the floor here. We're not hooking. What's going on here? We're going the wrong way. Helps to go the right way. Helps if you go the right way. Oh, come on. See, it gets all squirrely. You gotta line this up so it doesn't come out of joint. Remember what I said, I gotta leave a little room here, and I just gotta do that. Switch my thing over. Make sure I got it right where I want it. Okay, so far so good. Now, well, we're going to take it off. We're going to take it off. Machine here. I'm going to put it in the barrel. This time I think I got it right. This time I think I got it turned the right way. Get this sucker through. See, that comes through like that, I hope. And then you turn it till the hooks. Once he's hooked, you're good. You're golden. Then you don't need that thing anymore. Now we tighten. Make that loosen. Now that's loosen. Alright, tighten it up. We get this out the way. And you can just let it slide in your hand. You could wind it down, but I always just let it slide in my hand and I watch the I watch it so that the spring doesn't fly out. Alright. So you gotta make sure you got this back in there. Put the barrel cover on. Make sure the 20 is out. Snap that in place, which I'll have to do downstairs. And we are good. You just witnessed how to use the mainspring winder, the Ollie mainspring winder. Alright, we gotta get this barrel cover on. I usually tap it on like this piece of wood. Most people don't like doing it this way. I don't know. Everybody has their own way of doing it. That's all you got to do. Maybe give it a little pinch. This. Just to make sure it's in place. You got to make sure it's in place. Because the last thing you want is that to fall apart. Alright, my friends. We have both mainsprings done and back in the barrels. Time side, strike side. I believe we did it correctly, but we'll know when we go to put it in the claw. There's what they look like. Well, here we are. Last thing we did was we got the springs inside the barrels. So that's the good work we did. Now we got to try and figure out how to put this thing back together. And there was one other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to straighten out the smaller thing here. Just a little pair of pliers will straighten that out, I think. I think a pair like this will do it. I'm going to straighten it out and make sure it's level. It looks like it's got to go this way a little. That's level. This is what I'm working on. Trying to get that low. Alright. This one seemed to work okay. It seems lined up perfectly with its thing. This one is not lined up with its thing. Gotta come down some. Yeah, it's definitely gotta come down some. We gotta be really careful working on this. Let's heat it up and try it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What can we do here? It's always a puzzle, isn't it? Always a puzzle trying to figure out how these things work. Maybe like that. Nope, not like that. Funny thing is, there's only one way these things can go together, right? Took me that long just to figure out how to put that on there. That's how they go together, like that. Just like that. Does that seem right? That looks right. Okay, so we know that goes on that way. That's all we know so far. Alright, gotta put this thing back together. Just one thing. Just one thing. Let's see how we go. Alright, so what I figured out is the strike goes on this side, and the time goes on this side, the strike on this side. So this is the time one. Time goes over here. Strike goes over here. Pretty sure that's the way, because you always wind. The right is always the winding one. So, and these go in like this. Just like this. And if you recall, we can put these in last. I just wanted to orientate things properly. And it's important to know, like when this goes in here, this helps me orientate the other wheels. Come on, there. Okay. So I think that is how it goes. And that wheel goes there like that. That wheel goes down there like that. Let's work on the time train. You just take the wheels in the size. So what I got, big, smaller, smaller, smaller. So the biggest one goes on next. Doesn't go that way. We know it doesn't go there at all, because that center one goes there. So we have to find a place to put this. Maybe this one goes over here. And then maybe this one goes here. And then maybe this one goes over here. And then this one goes there. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if everybody else is thinking that way, but that's how I'm thinking. Can we make that happen? Can we make that happen? Can we make it happen? Yes, sirree. That's how they all go. I don't know if you can see that very good. So I kind of have a feel for where things go now. And I know where this last piece goes. So we know what the time side looks like. This one goes right here, like that. All right, so we can take the top off again. Problem is getting everything in place. All right, we'll take that out. Let's see. There's a lot of work to do, because I like to put that in last. It's such a delicate piece. These are outside parts. These ones here are outside parts. They don't bother me too. This is an inside part. This is an inside part. This is an inside part. I believe that's an outside part. All right. So again, you go from biggest to smallest. That's the order in which you're looking. Da 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 da. No, see this one. We're just gonna put the mainspring in here for a second. This just helps me. This just helps me determine where this ought to go. No, so that piece goes there. Right. Just to make sure. You go where? You go right up against the barrel. Like that. Right? It goes there. And then the next piece, the start wheel, we're going to figure out where it goes. Goes on the side of the wheel. This one will be sitting pretty like that. I'm not sure where it goes yet. I'm going to say it goes there. This one, then go there. That's okay. And it goes right. It could go here too. Right? It didn't out. I think zero goes on the side. Yeah, let's go on the side. Right there. Can't go there. You can't go there. A lot of everything to do. Okay, let's see if we can start putting this thing together. I've been playing around with it. So this goes underneath that one. I'm going to go back. I decided to go backwards where I can, from what I took it apart. I'm going to be able to put the top on like this. This is my goal, is to put it on like this. Put the barrels in last, because I know where they go. And this way, I can put this in there like that. Put this in there like that. There we go. See? Go like that. I think it'd be easier to put together if I do it that way. Because then if I got to take it off, everything will still sit there. This just sits on top. It's upside down for the way I took it apart. Time side, I got it marked here. So the time one is going to go here. And it's going to go like this. It's going to go up like that. So that'll rub against that, and that'll rub against that. All right. So far, so good, right? Right. Oh, jeez. I want my thing out of the way. Okay, so where's the next wheel? I think this is the... That one goes there. I'm going mostly by memory here. I think she goes like that. And I think she goes like that. Okay. What think you? What think you of that? I don't know. That looks like it should be right. Let's see. So that's right. Okay, we got the time side in, but not located. We got stuff maybe in the wrong position. I don't know yet. This way, just a little. Oh, just make sure I get everything in the right place to start. Oh, shoot, I had it. I'm not easy way to do this. Okay, I'm gonna stay out of trouble. This is such a delicate. Okay, I'm set that place. I'm set that place. Okay, so I got something wrong. I got a wheel changed. I got a wheel mixed up. This wheel. Nope. Nope. I don't have a wheel mixed up. I got something in the wrong place then. These are just not wanting to go together. Let's take it apart. This is why I test drive it. I got something wrong. Something not right here. Something not right here. I'm gonna leave it backwards. Get him over there. Get him over there. Now, where's it go? There's a good chance it goes there. Somebody over there. There. That's what I'm talking about. He turns him here. He turns this one, and this one turns this one, I think. And this one is controlled by this one. Wow, what a job. I think I have it. I think I do, but I don't know yet. We're going to try it again. Try to put it on again. Not like me. Okay, let's try this again. Try this again. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. The more you figure out, the more you learn some. Change it, learn some. We'll change it in something. Everybody's inside this way. Escape without. It's always giving me hassle. I don't know. Whatever. I might just got it. Okay, so let's position. Let's try this. Oh, it's never right now. Come on. There. Now. I can't seem to get this guy in place. There, it's weird. Okay. Oh, we got it. How long did that take? 20 minutes? All that work just to get the time side into a place where I could make sure it's in the right place. So let's take it apart. Put the other side in. Don't forget we got all these hammer things to put in place too. So this is a complex clock. Even though it's only time and strike, she's a complex little guy, especially since I'm doing it backwards from the way I took it off. and the screws are upside down. Normally I have them on top. All right, let's take this off. We now know where everybody goes. Take a picture of it. That's it. That's the time. That's the time train. And now we gotta go on to the other train. The barrel goes there. The barrel goes here like this. The barrel goes like that, right in there somewhere. So the next wheel is going to be here. I'm thinking there. I think it'll be our first one. No, it'll be our first one. I think it's over here. Should be one of those. All right, put this in here. I think this is the right spot. All right, there it goes. So, does it go here or does it go here? I think it goes there. Okay. It goes there like that. So I'm going to figure out where these go. Trial and error, trial and error. Start wheel. And then some stuff to the little game wheel. I have no idea. Who goes where? We got wheels to go. This is the broken one. I feel like I missed something. I feel like the fan wheel goes here. Broken wheel. No, it's over there. What the heck continuity? So I know something goes there. I don't know what it is. I need that wheel. Forever. Forever. Oh man, that's wrong. You can get hard in there. You can get hard in there. You can get there. No, it goes there. No way. No, where's it goes? It's going to be like this. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, those are other things. That is better. No, these are great. That doesn't go there. That's enough.